Hello, my name is Matthew1, and today we're talking about the new reveal for cards for the booster pack SB Wings Rangers, the Super Quantum cards. Now everyone thinks that it's Voltron, but it's not. It's Power Rangers. Because if you look at it here, it says the Super Quantum type is based off of Super Sentai series. Now Super Sentai is the Japanese name for the Power Rangers. It's basically Power Rangers. If you think it's Voltron because you saw like one card was a lion, that's just one card that was a lion. And if you look at this part of Megazord, Super Quantum Megazord, um, you'll see that the green one looks like a dragon head, and this might be a snake or dolphin or whatever. We don't know yet. From my guess of what I think that the Blue Ranger is. So yeah, so they're Power Rangers, Super Sentai, whatever, basically. Main deck of monsters will be based off the Rangers, while the Xyz monsters are based off of the Megazord, based off the machines, the Zords, and they combine to make the giant robot, which is the Megazord, at the pilot. So yeah, if you want to Google Super Sentai, you can do that yourself, whatever. I don't have to tell you everything about it. But I will tell what I think that this series is based off of a Power Ranger series that never got adapted to America. That's what I think. I'll tell you about that at the end of the video. So our first Super Quantum card is Super Quantum Mech Pilot Red Layer, which is basically the Red Ranger. And he's a level 5 warrior type monster, fire, 2000 attack, and 800 defense from what you see. Now its effect is, if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use each effect of Super Quantum Mech Pilot Red Layer once per turn. When this card is normal or special summon, you can target one Super Quantum card in your grave and add to your hand. But if this card is sent to the grave, you can target one Super Quantum monster in your grave except Super Quantum Mech Pilot Red Layer. Special summon it, but its effect cannot be activated. Pretty good. So like, its first effect is that you can take one card and add it to your hand. It doesn't matter which one it is. So in second effect, you can special summon a monster. So you can only activate one, and you also can only activate one of these effects once per turn. So yeah, if you special summon it, you can only activate the first one, and then somebody activates a trap card that can destroy it, like Tidal Wave, and it destroys it. You can only activate the first effect, but you can't activate the second effect. Yeah, and it looks cool with the claws. Our second one is Super Quantum Mech Pilot Blue Layer. Now, she is a water psychic effect, level 3, 1200 attack, 2000 defense. Now, this is a girl, and the Blue Ranger is usually a blue boy, but there have been girls in the past that were Blue Ranger, but it's okay. So the effect is, when this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Super Quantum card from your deck to your hand, except for Super Quantum Mech Pilot Blue Layer. If this card is sent to the grave, you can target up to 3 Super Quantum cards in your grave, shuffle them to the deck. You only use the effect of Super Quantum Mech Pilot Blue Layer once per turn. So yeah, this card is a search card. You can like search for the red, search for the green. Once we see the green one. Yeah, and the second effect is that once it's destroyed, it's basically like a pot of avarice. You can send your Super Quantum cards back to the deck. And it doesn't have to be monsters. It can be a trap or a spell, whatever. So yeah, this card's pretty cool. So this one is Super Quantum Fairy Alpha. So it's basically Alpha. Ay 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 ay. The little robot thing. So yeah, it's cool. It's like, it doesn't look like that much of an alpha, but it kind of does with the way the head looks. How it's like circle over, like how it looks like the oval shape. How alpha usually has it in the show. Yeah, it doesn't have the pilot layer. So because it's alpha, alpha's always at the command center helping Zordon. I don't think we're gonna get a Zordon probably because I think there's one more space for the card, for one more card. I think it might be the green one. So yeah, so it's a fairy effect, level 1, 0 attack and 0 defense. I don't know why it's a machine. Alpha was a robot, so It makes sense of a machine. If it was a machine, but it's not. It's a fairy. So its effect is once per turn, you can target one super quantum monster you control, and all flipped up monsters you control become that target's current level. To contribute this card, reveals 3 super quantum monsters with different names from your deck, and have your opponent at random special summon one of them to your side of the field. Also, send the rest to the grave. You can only activate this effect of Super Quantum Fairy Alpha once per turn. Yeah, so you can exceed once because they're basically exceeds monsters. You can select one like red layer, and then all of them will be level 5, including Alpha be level 5, so you can exceed some in that one line that I'll talk about in a little bit. Like, yeah, that's pretty good. And you contribute this card to select 3 different names ones, and then your opponent will choose one at random, and you can special summon it. That's pretty good, and it'll, yeah, like this is like how like Alpha always calls the Rangers, like from like if there's trouble, there's putties, Rita's attacking, sends Rita sends a monster to attack the city. Yeah, so something like that. This is pretty cool. Moving on to the next card. So the next card is a Zord, Super Quantum Mech Beast Mega Liger. So yeah, this is basically the Red Ranger Zord. Yeah, you can see it's a rank 5 fire machine exceeds effect, 2,600 attack, 2,000 defense. It needs 2 level 5 monsters, cannot attack while it has no exceeds materials. Once per turn, you can this one exceeds material from this card, then target one monster on the field, destroy it. If this card has Super Quantum Mech Pilot Red Layer as exceeds material, this effect can be activated during every player's turn. Once per turn, you can attach one Super Quantum Mech Pilot monster from your hand or side of field to this flipped up Xyz from your hand or side of field to as a flipped up Xyz material. So yeah, this is pretty good. You can this one to destroy one monster on the field, like and like how when this card has no materials, like you know how the Zords can't work without the Rangers, so it makes sense. And also the Rangers can just hop on. That's why this other effect. Sometimes the Rangers can hop onto the Zord. This is why that one other effect takes place. This effect where it can take one Super Quantum Mech Pilot monster from your hand or side of the field to as a flipped up material. So yeah, it's like a Zord. Yeah, and yeah, it's a pretty good effect. I can't wait to see the other cards because they haven't been revealed. So the final card, the final monster card is Super Quantum Mech Lord Giant Megas. So it's a light machine exceeds effect, rank 12, 3,600 attack, 3,200 defense. It needs 3 level 12 monsters. How you're gonna summon this card now? You wonder. There's a card that will summon it. I'll get to that in a second. Or a minute. This card gains basically on the number of exceeds material with different names attached to it. 2 or more once per turn. During either player's turn, you can disc one exceeds material from this card, shuffle one card on the field to the deck. 4 or more unaffected by card effects except by the effects of Super Quantum cards. 5 or more, your opponent cannot add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. If this card is sent to the grave, special summon 3 Super Quantum Mech Beast Xyz monsters with different names from your grave. So this card can gain the number of effects from different materials from it. So you can't have all the same materials. Yeah, this card affects once you have more materials, it'll gain more effects. So yeah, it's pretty good. Like the first effect is pretty good, and then the second effect is also pretty good, and the third effect is also really good. Your opponent can't add anything else to it. And then once it's destroyed or sent to the graveyard or whatever, you can special summon the three other super quantum mech beast megazords with different names. That's pretty good. So like the lion, and once you see the other ones like the dragon or that snake, dolphin, whatever when you see what we see. Yeah, pretty good. Here's a field spell card, which is Super Quantum Mech Ship Mega Carrier. It's a field, yeah, so it's a field spell for it, and you can disc one card, then target one Super Quantum Mech Pilot monster you control. Special summon from your extra deck one Super Quantum Mech Beast Exceeds monsters with the same attribute as the monster by using it as Exceed material. It special summons it as a Exceed summon. You send this card from the field zone to the grave, then target 3 Super Quantum Mech Beast Exceeds monsters with different names in your grave, or you control summon one Super Quantum Mech Lord Giant Mega Us from your extra deck, and if you do, attach all those targets as Exceed material. Attach attach to the special summon monster as Exceed material. So that's how you special summon the giant Lord Megas. So that's how you special summon it. And it looks from here that I took a glance look. It looks like from here that the Blue Ranger might be 2 dolphins, something like that. We don't know. And I think this is also if you have 3 of them. If you have 3 of the pilots on the field, you can special summon 3 megazords. You can special summon 3 zords, the Super Quantum zords or machine beasts from your extra deck. So yeah, it's pretty good. And if you have once you have 3 on the field, you can summon this guy, Lord Giant Mega Us from your extra deck. Pretty good. I like this card. It's the only magic card that you see on there for them. Now to the last card. The last card is a trap card. Is Super Quantum Mega Sword Mega Slayer. It's a pretty cool name. Now it's the power sword for the Megazord. Normal trap. It's a pretty good fact. I'll read it to you. Target one Super Quantum Exceed monster you control. Equip it to it. It gains attack equal to the rank times 100. Also, if it attacks a defense monster, inflict penetrate battle damage to your opponent. During battle phase, you can send this equip card to the grave. The monster with the equip to it can make 3 attacks during this battle phase. Pretty good. So yeah, once it's equipped to Mega Lord, it will gain 1200, and once it's equipped to the Red Ranger Zord, it will gain 500 for the ranks. So yeah, that's pretty good. And it cannot, and you can equip 3 to it. So if you equip that to Giant Lord, it will gain 3,600 attack constants. Since it's rank 12, mega boost right there, and you can send one of them to the grave and make up 3 attacks, and you can attack. If your opponent has all defense monsters, this will penetrate to it. Boom, bam, you win. Game over. So I like these cards a lot. I'm a big Power Ranger fan. If like, this means a lot to me. Like, and there's a lot of Power Rangers news that's happening. I'll get to that in another video, but yeah. with the movie and stuff. I'll get to that later. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I think it's based off of. So I think it's based off of this one, Life Man. You probably never seen it because it's from Japan from the 80s. Yeah, Power Rangers has been longer in Japan. It's the mid 70s, and like the reason why I think that this is it's based off this one because oh well, the Red Ranger is not a lion. The Yellow Ranger is a lion. He's an eagle. Maybe the Green Ranger is an eagle. We don't know. It could, and the Blue Ranger is a dolphin. And the Blue Ranger Zord for this one, I'll show you it. Yeah, I saw that in the carrier for the field spell card carrier. It looked the Blue Ranger Zord. I saw a quick glimpse at it. It looked like this, like how. So now this is a Dolphin Zord. It looks like that. So that's what I think it might be based off of a dolphin. So yeah, this I still can't wait to have these cards on Def Pro, Yugioh Pro, whatever, and also once it comes out in America, the OCG, I'm gonna collect them no matter what. I love Power Rangers. I like collecting the toys as well. I have fun collecting the toys. I can't wait for these cards again. So yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe for more. I've been Net1. Have a good week. Keep playing Yukio. Keep watching Power Rangers and Super Sentai. Whatever. Bye.